YouTube, what's going on? If you're new here, my name's Roger. I own a company called QVO Tactical where we make holsters and gear and also film content for this channel. In today's video, we are taking a look at a new 2011 design with the concealed carry user in mind. I'm talking about the Staccato C Duo. Now, it's no surprise to any of you that I'm a fan of the 1911-2011 platform. I actually used to carry a Springfield Armory Micro Compact 1911 chambered in .45 ACP as my backup gun while on patrol as a police officer here in Vegas. So when the opportunity to check out this gun came along, I definitely was excited to try a single stack 2011 in 9mm with red dot capabilities. As always, I like to tell you all how I go about getting these guns in for review. You all remember my buddy Matty. He came by the other day to pick up his Noveske Space Invader. Very sad day for me, but then he said, check this out. Matty then showed me his brand new Staccato C Duo 2011, and then he asked me if I'd like to do a review on this as well. So of course I said yes, and here we are. So let's get into the specs. The Staccato C Duo stands for Carry and Dawson Universal Optic System. This is their take on the 2011 for the concealed carry user. It comes with a 3.9-inch bull barrel, a diamond-like carbon black finish, 3 single-stack 8-round magazines, and a 4-pound trigger with ambidextrous safety. There's also a front fiber optic sight and the Duo system in the rear, which can accept the SIG Romeo 0 optic, the JP J-point, and the Shield optic platform. We decided to go with the SIG Romeo 0, and it ended up being a good choice due to its small compact size. This all comes nicely packaged in a soft carrying case at a price point of about $1,700. Now for the range footage. We filmed this review after a morning rifle zeroing session and it was about 111 degrees outside. So needless to say, we were all a little fatigued and kind of ready to be done for the day. But with that being said, we only put about 300 rounds through this gun during this review. I am happy to say that the Staccato C Duo performed flawlessly out of the box in those first 300 rounds. I set up a few drills for all of us to run and we all kind of had mixed feelings about the gun. What are your initial thoughts, Paul?
Oh, it's a very nice gun, but for me, with my hand size and what I'm used to with double stack pistols, it's difficult for me to shoot, and I feel like it has a lot of recoil, but overall, it's a nice weapon.
What's your thoughts on the gun?
Surprisingly, I actually like it a lot. I thought because it was a single stack, it was going to feel kind of weird and the recoil was going to be too much, but it actually handles pretty well. I'm used to, like Paul, a double stack gun, so the size difference kind of made a little bit of an issue, but I have smaller hands.
That's what she said.
So it actually felt pretty good for me.
You were saying just carrying it though, even though it feels slimmer to you, it does feel weird when you go for the draw though, not having a double stack there to grab?
Yes, that is correct. Just that extra little length does make a difference for me when I go and reach for my draw, but it's still pretty good.
Not being as wide?
Yeah, not being as wide.
Cool. I personally liked it, and I definitely think that if I got my own, I'd probably go with the C2 Duo, which is their double stack version of this gun. I personally just want the extra mag capacity while still maintaining that small footprint. The gun conceals really well, especially in our more discreet holster. I was running the gun from the appendix position with our soon-to-be-released Rhodesian fabric overlay. With this being a concealed carry gun, I definitely wanted to try shooting from retention with it as well. I found the gun easy to grip, even with it being a compact carry platform. I was pleasantly surprised with the field of view on the SIG Romeo 0 as well. Don't get me wrong though, it's nothing like shooting from my Leupold Delta Point Pro or my Trijicon SRO, but you're gonna have to compromise for the slim build and concealability factors. I was also pleasantly surprised with the recoil. Typically, I'd expect a little more recoil with it being a compact single stack platform, but I think with the all metal frame and slide, it helps in reducing that. When you really think about it, it's about the same size as the Glock 19, but about 4 ounces less in weight. Now for you guys out there who are going to ask me if it's worth the $1,700 price point, it's all of the features of the Staccato C Duo, but in a compact single stack form. I personally shoot these guns really well. They are hand fitted, and the grip angle for me just makes getting on target more intuitive. So for me, yeah, it's worth the money. Do I wish it was cheaper though? Of course I do. Do I think it's worth it for you? Well, one, do you like the platform of a 2011? Do you like having all the same controls and feel of a full-size 2011, but in compact form with red dot capabilities? If you do, then it's probably worth it for you too then. I'd say get out and shoot it first though if you are seriously considering getting one and using it for everyday carry. My only gripes are that I prefer the double stack version and of course the new grips. I'm just not a fan of the new grips. The hard rubber texture just isn't grippy enough for me, and I prefer the old stippled style that they used to offer. However, that's an easy fix with extreme shooters and their quick grip packages and quick turnaround times. If you send your grip into extreme shooters, make sure you use this code QVO10 on their website, and it'll definitely save you some cash. One last thing to note, I found that the magazine release on the Staccato C was difficult for me to use with my normal firing grip. I continually had to break my grip in order to reach it. This was new for me, as with the full-size Staccato, I had no problems reaching the magazine release. So maybe it's just a little further, but that's something to note for you guys. Well guys, that is going to do it for our quick little review on the Staccato C Duo. We hope you liked the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up down below, as that does help out the channel. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we post new videos every week. If you want to support our content, please check out our Patreon link down below. Patreon members get first access to new content, new gear, discounts, and special giveaways. They're a big reason why we can continue to create the content that everybody checks out. Guys, as always, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. A 4-pound trigger with ambidextrous safety. Son of a bitch, Compton. Go ahead and answer that. So what are your thoughts on it, Eric?
Actually pretty much like it a lot.
If I would just read the script, we'd be so good.
You start improvising.
Yeah.